This video is brought to you by NordVPN. Get 75% off via the link below. Today we'll be taking a look at a curious aspect of gaming culture that has nowadays commonly just been taken as the norm, without perhaps much thought being put into its origins. What I'm talking about is the S rank and how this grading system is used in many games to indicate the highest level of skill possible. Nowadays this can be found in many games, with one example being the Devil May Cry series, which assigns players with a rank at the end of every mission based on various parameters for how well they played. Devil May Cry is also an interesting case, as here the game adds some definitions to the use of the term, as well as most games having multiple S ranks. The naming scheme varies, but for example in Devil May Cry 4 you can get an S rank during gameplay, which is the third best and stands for smoking, SS, which is the second best and stands for smoking style, and SSS, which is the max rank and stands for smoking sick style. However, these and other creative naming conventions for the use of S rank actually has nothing to do with why S rank is used, rather than, for example, A rank or any other letter being used to indicate being the best instead. Some other common definitions given for S rank are super and special, but the reason why S rank is used is actually nothing to do with any of this. This practice actually has its roots in Japanese culture, and the S in S rank actually stands for the Japanese word shu, which can be translated to excellent. The use of S to indicate the highest level of excellence is very common in many aspects of Japanese society, unlike over in the West, where we will typically indicate the highest level with an A rank instead. For instance, the grade S is used for the top grade in Japanese schools, and so to people from Japan it's only natural for this to then be carried forward into video games as well. In fact, due to it being a very Japanese concept, S ranks would used to be removed from Japanese games when they were released overseas. The original Resident Evil 2, for example, had the S rank grading system for completing the game changed to an A grade system when it was released in English. Curiously, here the instruction manual wasn't changed to match though, and so you can still find references to S ranks in the manual despite them being removed from the English versions of the game. Nowadays, however, this is much less of a concern for publishers releasing their games in the West, due to Western players already often being exposed to this particular aspect of Japanese culture, and thus you'll be able to find it in a huge amount of Japanese games, ranging from Sonic titles, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy VII, and much more. It's also very commonly used in many fighting games. What do you think about the use of S rank, and did you know about its original Japanese origins? As always, please let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and consider subscribing to see more videos on how media is changed around the world. Until next time, thank you for watching.